Hello there, you're watching BizWorld. A study on the review of the Motor No Claims Discount (NCD) is currently being undertaken to instill and encourage good driving behaviour and road safety. In a statement today, the Finance Ministry said Bank Negara Malaysia, together with the insurance and takaful industry in Malaysia, is now developing proposals for the next phase of the liberalisation of the motor and fire tariff, targeted for the second half of 2020. It said this was as part of the reforms to enhance the sustainability of the insurance and takaful market, as well as to preserve its overall stability. This multi-stakeholder effort includes a review on the NCD's structure for greater flexibility and responsibility by all parties to encourage safer driving by rewarding good road behaviour. The effort is also aligned with the Ministry of Transport's Road Safety Plan 2014-2020 with the aim of reducing the number of deaths and serious injuries by 50% by 2020. These changes also gives flexibility to insurers and takaful operators for them to offer new motor products and add-on covers that were not defined under the previous tariff system. Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM) has approved a proposal by Bank Pembangunan Malaysia Berhad (BPMB) and Dana Jamin Nasional Berhad to commence negotiations under the first phase of the government's proposed merger involving the country's development financial institutions (DFIs). According to BPMB, negotiations between the bank with Dana Jamin are expected to be completed within 6 months from BNM's approval. The government in the 2020 budget proposed that BPMB, Dana Jamin, Exim Bank and SME Bank would be restructured and merged to strengthen the DFI ecosystem. The merger is expected to lead to greater synergies to achieve development outcomes that would benefit all stakeholders, as well as fulfill the needs of the new economy. It will be implemented in 2 phases, whereby the first phase will involve the merger of BPMB with Dana Jamin, followed by the merger between Exim Bank and SME Bank into the earlier merged entity. Malaysian construction industry players have to keep up with the latest local and global trends, as well as developments to maintain their competitive edge moving forward. Construction Industry Development Board (CIDB) Malaysia Chief Executive Dato' Ahmad Asri Abdul Hamid said the Malaysian construction industry has experienced a robust growth for the past 10 years in terms of technology, construction methods and materials used. In recent years, he said there was less demand in the domestic market due to slower economic conditions, thus creating pressure for Malaysian industry players to seek business opportunities abroad to sustain their business. Other factors include locality, of which 68% of the total projects won abroad were in the Commonwealth and ASEAN countries. He added CIDB has been making good progress with several construction companies finding success overseas. From 2016 until the first quarter of 2019, some 124 projects worth 12.7 billion ringgit had been won by Malaysian companies in many countries, including in the ASEAN, South Asian and Gulf regions. National Mortgage Corporation Charga Mas Berhad has announced the combined issuance of 1.2 billion ringgit bonds in Sukuk. It comprises of 600 million ringgit in Islamic commercial papers, 200 million ringgit in conventional commercial papers and 400 million ringgit in Islamic medium-term notes. In a statement today, President and Chief Executive Officer Datuk Chung Chee Leong said the proceeds from the combined issuance would be used to fund the purchases of mortgage loans and Islamic house financing from the domestic financial system. Charga Mas concludes the year with yet another successful issuances representing the company's 26th issuance exercise, which brings the aggregate issuances for the year to 10.2 billion ringgit. It marks the company's 3rd consecutive year surpassing 10 billion ringgit worth of issuances. That's all the time we have for BizWorld. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thank you for watching and keep tuning in to TV3.